YouTube? It's your boy D giving you this week's season finale of Greenleaf. The season finale, baby. We find out that Grace has stepped down as lead pastor because we found out that AG has showed up into the building with the dreads. He just showed up. I actually thought he was a ghost, a figment of our imagination, but he just showed up in plain sight. And everybody was shocked that Grace has stepped down. We saw Bob Whitmore and her daughter clutching his pearls, and Lady May and the bishop was there. Was there. Honestly, it was a shock. And Grace was like, how come you doing, what are you doing here? And AJ was like, I want to turn myself in because Sophia was telling me she was crying that she's going to go to jail. And Grace looked at them like, no, you can't do that, son. We're going to fight it. But AJ was, no, we're not going to fight it. And, Grace still thinks that AJ is innocent. You know how I feel about AJ. He obviously stole the pills, but I believe he stole the pills because he has some type of disease or something. He's sick, which you have no idea. And by the way, where's Noah? Ain't Noah supposed to be here meeting his son a long time ago? How long does it take to meet your son, Noah? Why he not even showing up? But we're gonna get to that later. We're gonna pump the brakes right here. All right. So when Bob finds out that Grace is no more, that Grace is stepped down, Bob is pissed. Basically went on Julie, what are you doing? I need Grace to be part of the plan. Because they want to use Grace to be the face of the company. You know how you have something like you have African Americans in the front, and they really think, in the front, but he's really behind the scenes. That's what Bob is. And the fact that because Grace is supposed to be part of the scene, because Bob's like, I'm tired of having to do favors and all that kind of stuff. Of course, Julie was like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, Daddy. It's Phil. He's in love with that singer. She snitches on Phil. And of course, Bob says to Julie, it's not your fault. You're going back to Phoenix. So clearly Bob was not having none of Julie's shenanigans and pretty much cut the whole thing loose and said, I am done. I am through. Get out of here. Julie with her toothpick body looking like a toothpick. It's okay, Mom. Get some meat in your bones. Get your ham hock. Now he talks to Phil. And basically says, Phil says, look, Jerry can be part of the plan. We can use her, blah, 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 blah. And basically find out Bob basically says, you had a thing with my daughter and she hadn't gotten over you when you two broke up. This is why her marriage, she got divorced because of you. Basically saying, you broke my daughter's heart. And it was all good. Now we get into some other things. We get into you know what? Let's get Sophia's storyline out the window. Sophia's little storyline, because I don't care about Sophia's storyline. Basically, Sophia and Dante, the basketball player. Sophia's this bad girl. She's trying to find herself. I really like her character because her character seems kind of wasn't really going anywhere. The only time I really care about Sophia's character when she basically had ovaries, when she couldn't have kids. Remember that scene when she was crying because she couldn't have kids? That was the only time that I was like, you know what? I care about Sophia. I was like, you know what? I was invested in her. But now she's, doing the thing, and she's, and Dante's like, he does just want to make moves. He's talking about going to kiss her, and it goes about to kiss her and go into her sweet area. But Sophia put the brakes on that and says, "I can't." And then Phil, Dr. does things with a guy who does it. Baby, you don't have to do it. Whenever you're ready, whatever your decision is. I said, well played, sir. Well played, sir. That is a great move. That is a great move. Can't even hate on that move. Well played. Put the onus on her. I like that move. Actually, a well played move. All right. Moving on. So basically, I wish I took notes because I meant to do the review on it, but I was distracted. Had a lot of things going on. And we get into, Bishop found out that, because the church bylaw says that, Charity is the oldest sibling that needs to break the vote. Because basically, remember, cast the vote. Because recently, before they had made, it was supposed to be 50-50, right? 50 on Phil Bob said 50 on the church side. But they, after, Bishop exposed Connie's plan, they made it be 60-40 to kind of stop it. But they feel, but Judy read the balance was you don't have to do that. You just need a Greenleaf to break the tie. That is Charity. Now, I would think wouldn't that be Grace? Why is it Charity? It doesn't make sense, but whatever. So he tries to explain the stuff to Charity, saying that, hey, look, I need you to vote, basically vote on our side to help us keep the church. You go against Phil's side, it's not gonna help. You go break the church. We're not gonna have a church anymore. Now I'm gonna speak on Bishop. Now, remember a couple of seasons ago, his hands were shaking like this, doing this. See, he was doing all this, had a little boxing, like doing all this. And now suddenly his hands don't do that anymore. Like, see, this is the problem with this show I love. I love Greenleaf, but this why they be lazy. You know what I'm saying? I love Greenleaf. Greenleaf is my show. Greenleaf is my bro. But it's inconsistent with storylines. It just drops storyline like it's nothing. Like, there's no closure. We haven't closed this. Like, did his hands suddenly stop shaking? Like, come on now. Come on. Really? There's other problems. I can't. Like, so, when Lady May heard that Grace may not be preaching, she says, you know what? I could preach. Because Lady May wants to preach. She wants to preach so bad. She is like Charity in the way that she meets up with Bob Whitmore, and Bob Whitmore promised that you could be the new Grace and blah blah blah. When she tells James about it, James like, how can you do this? And she said, look, I gotta do what I gotta do because I want to preach, baby, and preach. And then we're gonna go back to Charity because we're gonna flip flop. When Charity tries to lie about what happened, and Lady May says, I know what you did. You gave Phil the information. Of course, she says, I don't know what you're talking about. And basically, Lady May says, look, don't play with me. Like, Charity can lie. Basically, you hurt not only you, he used you, you hurt my family. It's a domino effect. And basically, like, you screwed up, Charity. You done effed up, Charity. You done effed up. And Charity was like, yeah, you did, Charity. Yeah, you did, Charity. Yeah, you did. Messed up. Now we get to Jacob and some Carissa. We found out that I thought that Carissa was going to have a baby put in her by Fernanda. But no, she does not have a baby put in by Fernanda. But she got community. All the clap folks. clap, clap. So she's like, oh my God. And, she, she was, Grace, she was going, Grace was, what's going on? What happened? And Chris is like, I'm going to the doctor. Going to clinic. Everything, you're doing this now, okay? No, I'm going to the doctor. And Grace basically said, look, I can't deal with the deal. I can't put up with the deal. The house. She's like, Chris doesn't care. And then Jacob is like, that's a man. He wants some not goodness. He wants some not that sweet meat, that sweet wall juice. He wants some of that sweet wall juice. And Carissa denies him. She denies him. He goes kiss her again like this. And Chris is like, not tonight, Jacob, not tonight. So next day, he's like, you got some of those pills that you used to help out with that situation with that Saul using? And she says, nah, I can't because I have a disease. I got it from Fernando. So Jacob was pissed off. He was like, you ever seen Jacob so mad before? He haven't seen Jacob so mad. I knew you was with Fernando. You did this and that. He was off this thing. She was getting mad. I was probably Steve coming out of his head. And because all the other times you cheated on me, but I never gave you the disease. That Jacob says. I said, good point. Touche. So Jacob says, get out the house. So I ain't leaving your mama's house. I ain't leaving. Blah, blah, blah. So she goes to Fernando. And then Fernando has something to tell Chris and says, look, there's the will in the house ain't really your mama's will or Jacob's parents' will. That Mac has killed some type of lady who's the original owner house and made it look like she was a robbery. I said, oh Lord. I was like, but it doesn't prove anything. Of course, she tells, and then Fernando, who are you gonna tell me? You got something to tell me? I do. And gave me commitment and slapped the shit. I said, you gave me the clap, fool! Ah, clapped in his face. Pimp slapped him across the baseline. Woo! Right? So she ended up to Jacob what's happening. And they said, your mom and daddy, how you got the house and it ain't so good. So Jacob looking stupid. Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Phil wants Cherry to marry her, and she says yes. She says first Phil wanted to get some cookies. Cherry said, you can't get the cookies. He put a ring on his finger. He put the ring on the finger, and Cherry just get the cookies like that. I mean, you don't know that ring could have been from a Cracker Jack box. I don't know. Could have been from that. You just gave them the cookies like that. Shoot, I could have got you the Cracker Jacks, baby. Them time edition, baby. You know what I'm saying? Give you there. Ain't talking about geese. I'm just saying. Could be a lot of things. But, Charity wanted the cookie. It's easy. You know how Charity is. Like Sophia. I don't like the characters. Honestly, I wouldn't care less if they were off the show. Sorry. Whew. Anyway. Phil comes into Lady May's house and basically says, what we do, maybe Bob is changing. I'm going to be the head pastor. We taking over the church. Blah, blah, blah. Lady May, what you mean? Call Bob. And Bob says, it's what it is. And then Charity tells his mama, tell Lady May, we're going to get married. And Phil basically said, look, sorry, baby. I can't marry you. I got to, sorry, we done. I got married Judy. Because, Phil's about the ambition. He wants to be head pastor so much he won't care who he had heard. So Cherry looking stupid. I said, what a surprise. And then at the end of the episode, we found that Grace is at the gravesite of Faith. And she's making this long prayers and this and that. And look, we find some dude that comes in and says, you have an expiration date. And Grace is like, really? And he just leaves. I think he's the real AJ. He's going to be with OG. He's going to play a role in the episode. And I pretty wish it was the season finale. It was okay. It was all right. There was a lot of things that they just miss. We haven't seen that. We haven't talked about you know Sora's weed addiction. There's a lot of things that he just skipped over. Although it still was a pretty good episode. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't okay. It wasn't the best. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Anyway, if you have you not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to rate, comment on my views, like my views, of course share my views. Anyway, this is your boy D. I am out. Holla.